Hello. Oh, hi fam. Hi friends. This was obviously spur of the moment today, but I bought myself another book cart. This one's a white one. And I thought it would be fun to build it with you guys. So maybe I'll do it as a reading sprint and listen to an audiobook, or maybe we'll just chat while I do it and you can ask me questions or something. But I just figured I would do that. Hello, friends. Hi, Mackie. I am doing well. It is a nice rainy day, and I say that with love because the last 3 times it has rained, it's been snow. So I'm very happy that it's a rainy day, but it's only 1 p.m. where I'm at, and it feels like it's like 7 o'clock or something, but it's going to be fun. Yeah, it'll be cool. So I just figured I would because a lot of people do reading sprints these days. But I tried to get some friends to join me, but everyone was kind of busy. So that's okay. That happens when I plan something 30 minutes before I'm going to do it. Right? So, oh, my face is warm. Yay. I don't know, Stacy. I don't know. It's overhyped. Well, I don't want to say it's overhyped. It's very hyped. I think it can be overhyped at times. There was a TikTok that I actually really liked. I do like them sometimes. That it was saying that whenever someone in a review or in something makes a statement, it always is implied that you're saying for me after it. So that's why, like, when someone says something's overhyped, that's not a absolute fact. You know, like it's not an absolute fact. It is to the person who's talking, right? Not to get philosophical. So like for me, I could say Game of Thrones is overhyped to me, right? So to other people it might not. It might be the exact amount of hype. So anyway, I think that for a lot of people, Throne of Glass seems like it will be overhyped. And I think when you start at the beginning, even, it can feel like there is a lot of overhype to it because her writing definitely dramatically gets better between Mary was talking about this in her stories, like from like books 1 and 2 to book 3 in Throne of Glass. Like there's a big jump between 2 and 3. And then in ACOTAR, between ACOTAR and ACOMAF, there's like a big jump. And just her skill as a writer was really cool. Having a hard time getting through. Hey, that's totally fine. It happens. Listening to an audiobook while packing. Well, nice. You're packing and I'm going to be building. It's going to be great. Hi, Lexi. Thanks for showing up. Did you watch the new episode? I sure did, Dayanara. Oh, I like your name. I just filmed my recap, so it's available for my channel members, and it'll be up tomorrow. So yeah, it was last night was pretty crazy. It was crazy. I had a good time with it. Sorry. I was trying to get Tiffany to join me, and then she finally answered me. Book cart. But she's still at church, so she won't be here. She's such a good girl. I couldn't really do other things while you were listening to Throne of Glass. I had to concentrate. Oh, okay. This was your first read, Carrie, or is it a reread for you? You've had TOG on your shelf for years. Yeah. Great to know the writing gets better. Yeah. I think like, and this is something that I push out. So Throne of Glass, Sarah was working on that book for literally a decade. She started writing about Selena when she was 16 years old, and she picked away at this story. Not just the very first one, but like she picked away at this story for like a decade. And it wasn't until her mid-20s when she finally was able to publish it. So I think that is the thing that I tell people, because the book you're reading at Throne of Glass, it's not like it wasn't edited. It's not like it didn't get upgraded. It's not like it's a 16-year-old's writing exactly. But it definitely accelerates quite a bit after that, because the future books, she was writing them as a 26-year-old instead of starting them as a 16-year-old. So just think how much your skill would grow. So I saw Crystal share that TikTok. It helped that I went in blind. Oh, yeah. We'll keep that away. I've literally been talking about that freaking book for 2 days with everybody. Toxic, yeah, comes out this week. But now we have to wait 2 weeks. Yeah, we do. But we only have 2 episodes left. So I'm okay waiting 1 more week because we only have 2 left to go. Excuse me. Bless me. Currently, fan fiction bookbinding. That is amazing. Melody, that's so cool. My friend Jo, whose channel she just restarted, go check her out, Not So Average Jo. She's going to be making videos about bookbinding, about fanfic binding. So that is awesome. I love it. I've heard more hype about ACOTAR than TOG. Yeah, that's true. Well, especially if you're in the romance community, like it's kind of funny too, because there is great romance in Throne of Glass. There are many romances, actually. There's 3 or 4 couples in that series. But ACOTAR, I think, because there's that one main romance for a lot of it, that it catches people in there. You just finished the new episode. It was so good. Yes. Ah, hey, Marianne. I know I'm actually live super early, so that's cool. Where did you get your TBR card? So the first one that I have, the pink one, which I'm making a new one because the wheel on one of those is like, it's bent and it always bugs me. So what I plan to do is take the wheels off of that one and just leave it as like a stable thing, you know, because it's very pretty. It's pink. It's nice. This I just got at Target. It's literally like, it's like a bathroom. You can use it as a bathroom cart or whatever. But I want one that is like better put together and that I can actually wheel it around without it being broken. You know what I mean? So yeah. But anyway, that's my issue with it. I'll have to check her out. Yeah. And hopefully she'll be going soon. But yeah, she's the one who did my manacled for me. And this was only the second book she bound. Like in her video she just posted where she's switching from, she used to do mostly fantasy and fiction, and now she's doing romance. She has her copy of Manacled, which is very beautiful. But this is the one she did for my birthday. And this is only her second attempt, and it is fantastic. The like covering she did on it is, it is very strong smelling. That's probably the only detractor, is when I like open it, I'm hit with the fumes of what she used to seal it. So that's pretty intense. Hey, Joe. Hi, Jen. Oh, hi, Madeline. A lot of places sell them. Yes. Yep. Michael's definitely does. Surprisingly, Target had like the best deal, because the one that I bought off of Amazon was probably the same price as this one. So I'm going to cut this open. I have my tool bag over here. So that's mine. Where is my box cutter? There it is. My dad and mom gave me a tool bag for Christmas one year, and my mom had like engraved my name on everything, like by hand. It was really cute. Ashley, you're not late. I literally just started 10 minutes ago, and we're not doing anything. This is just a chill too. There's no agenda. If you guys run out of things to tell me, we'll do a reading sprint. Otherwise, we'll just chill. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Monet. It is everything, Camilla. It is so beautiful. A friend of mine gave me his old bookcase today, so now I've got space for a lot more books. Oh, that is amazing. So jealous. Oh, also, I forgot to say, I also have stuff to decorate it with. So I have some magnets that were on my other cart that I took some of them off. And then I have a bunch of stickers to choose from too, which I'll show you if we get there. And then I have some markers where I have these like really pretty Sharpies. So I might try writing something on it too. We'll see. Okay, let's take a look at this. Ooh, it's like bigger. Okay, so I got my wheels, some screws. They're a lot like, this is a lot bigger, but also like more shallow than the one that I have. But that's okay. I like it. I like how big it is. So there's one. Let's see. Oops. Here we go. Are you looking forward to reading Caution of the Wind? Did I get an ARC? Well, Mackenzie, ARCs haven't went out yet, but I did sign up for it. Absolutely. And I am totally looking forward to it. Hi, Crystal. I just saw that you had messaged me and I was like, she'll notice that I'm online. Oh, there you are. Hello. Hold on a second. Sorry. I need to decorate my TBR card. The only thing on it is a piece of washi tape. I love it. Yeah, and for a long time, I just had stickers that like people had sent me because I'd gotten stickers from like Bree sends me stickers and like in book boxes. But I only recently have started like ordering them. Like Lila June Co. I talked about them in my chat that I did or in my Q&A. They have a bunch of really cool. I think I have some of theirs right here. Like they have a bunch of trope stickers. Let's see. I have those ones. Maybe I don't have it right by me. Oh, here it is. They have these like trope stickers you can get. They're really pretty. So I like those. Hello. I turn my stickers into magnets. Yep, I love it. I love it. That's a good trilogy, Monet. That's a good one. I want to buy a cart, but I know I'll use it as an excuse to buy even more books. I mean, I don't really need excuses because that's the life that I live. But I do like it as a way to organize certain things. So that's why I like it. And I want to have one out here that I use to put books for like the videos I'm going to film that week, if that makes sense. So this cart, like I said, I want this one to be movable so that whichever videos I'm going to film that week, I can put the books on it and then they're just there and ready to go. And when it's time to film, the books are already ready to go. Like that is a huge part of my channel as well, is convenience of filming, because I film on my phone because it's really easy. I set things up as easy as possible so that I don't have excuses not to do things. And that's worked pretty well. So Sometimes that means I buy myself fancy things that help me stay on track. So a little bit counterproductive sometimes, but you know. Yeah. It's pretty easy to do too, because you can just buy like the magnet shape. Like you can buy like blank sheets of magnet and you just stick the sticker on and cut it out. My mom used to do that for me when I was a kid with different drawings that I would make. Yes, Jessica. Someone asked that already too. Of course I watch it. I watch it always when it drops in the US. So I was up till 11 p.m. Sorry, it was last minute. There we go. Okay. So yeah, I watched it right away. I watched it immediately, and my recap is already filmed. It's available for the channel members. So that's awesome. It will go up tomorrow. I wanted to start the Side Changelings by Nalani Singh. Is it a good series to start? Well, that depends. Like, as anything, like, do you love paranormal? Do you love Fated Mates? Then yes, it's a good series to start. I have not read the entire series, but I thoroughly enjoyed the first 10 of them. And then, like, I just got bored just because, like, I did. There's plenty of people who've read all of them and don't get bored. That's just me. I tend to get burned out with series eventually anyway, but I loved it. I had a great time reading it. You're reading Voyager for the first time and thinking about all the young dudes. I've heard about that one, Camilla. I did see that it was rather large. It is rather a large one. Okay, keep it going. Here's another one. Let's try to keep all my crap in one spot. You are binging the Fire Dragon series. Oh, that's cool. Raylan or Daddy Declan? Daddy Declan. Which is the series with... So, Anjali, reword that. Do you mean the series with the most, like the biggest series where I've enjoyed it, or the series where I've liked the most amount of books in the series? Clarification, because those are two different things. Don't worry, Jessica. It'll be here soon. Mindy's. Hi. Yes. Hey, Mindy. I'm just being trying to be productive. Gonna build my book cart. All right. I think I got everything out of it. Thinking of starting Immortals After Dark. Is there romance in Steam? Should it be read in order? Well, Brenda, yes and yes. It is a paranormal romance. So every single romance is about a different couple and it has an HEA. Absolutely it does. And should you read it in order? I highly recommend that you do. The thing that I would say is that each book is like pretty different though. So I think you should start it in order, but if you're not like loving the first couple of books, you could skip if you wanted to, but I don't know. To me, it's worth it. I loved all of the books in the series. I didn't rate any of them lower than a 4. A lot of them were 5 or 6 stars. So definitely recommend. All right. Somehow this cart only has 3 pages of instructions and it starts backwards. I'm already nervous about this. And the nice little instructions just say insert C to B through the pole. These are very sexual directions. Have you shared some of your favorite bookstores in Fargo? That is where I'll be moving near. Oh, I wish I had better things for you to say. The best one in town, in my opinion, especially if you love romance, but particularly if you love historical romance, because there aren't a lot of options for contemporary around here besides Barnes & Noble. It's called Books at a Fifth. That is the bookstore. It is a tiny, tiny little bookstore in a strip, in this like strip mall area, and it's called Books at a Fifth. Otherwise, the best places are Savers and the Boys and Girls Club of North Dakota. Those are thrift stores. Those are the best ones. The biggest series with the most number of books. Immortals After Dark for me, for sure. Oh, that is so sweet of you. Thank you. That's so kind. I will definitely put that to good use. You have no worries about it. I can think of all the books I want to use on right now. Thank you so much. Do you have a favorite Etsy store that has bookish stuff? Let me see. We're on live here. Let me pull it up. One second here. Okay, let's see. What are my favorites? Okay. I really like Fugly Barbie. They have a lot of the like t-shirts that I really love. Obviously In Love and Words, she does stickers and nerdy stuff. And then yeah, Lila June Co. is the newest one that I go to for stickers. Avery Love Books, she does bookmarks and some like digital prints and stuff too. So those are kind of the main ones. Those are kind of the main ones that I go to. So looks suspiciously like IKEA. Do you know anything about the new Kennedy Ryan book? I haven't yet. I know that I believe the next one is, what did she say? I think the next one's about the composer and the makeup artist. And it's going to be called Score, I think. But I only heard that. I heard that on an interview she did, like when Reel came out. So that's all that I know. Are you waiting for Kennedy Ryan's adaptations? I heard the Kingmaker series is coming out soon as web series. I know that I believe the Hoops are being made into one. I didn't hear about Kingmakers. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm like actively like waiting on it, because adaptations, I always stay suspicious until I have them in my hands. Or until I see them with my eyes, not have them in my hands, because I've been let down so many times before. I do think that hers being like contemporary and the subjects they're about, it could be really good. So will I watch them? Yes. Am I like actively waiting on them? No. I have 2 carts like that one, and they're very easy to put together if you work from the bottom up as it shows. Yes, we will. I absolutely will. As soon as we just order the first 2 books of Ice Planet Barbarians. Are they any good? I've heard they're fun to read. I'm really curious. I mean, Are they good is always going to be subjective. Are they good to me? Yeah, I have a lot of fun with them. I have not read all of Ruby Dixon's books, though, because to me, a lot of them really are similar. And for some people, that's exactly what they want. They want to know what they're getting out of Ruby Dixon, and they want to get it, and they want to love it. So in that respect, I think that she pulls that off very well. I've only read like 6 of them, though. And then I've also read the is it the Barbarian King Spinster Bride or the Barbarian Spinster Bride? I don't know, but I love that one. Can't wait for your new Outlander episode. Yeah, that was a crazy one. Okay, I'm going to get started, and then I'll look at some more questions in a second. So we start with... I think I'm missing... Let's see. I have those pieces. I think I'm missing... Or am I just looking at it the wrong way? Oh, I'm looking at it the wrong way. Okay. So it goes like this. Okay. Did I do that right? Nope. Did it backwards. See, we're doing it backwards already. Wait. There it goes. Okay. It helps that the circles are on the right side. Did I do that right? No, I did that one backwards. I'm horrible at this already. See if I have a meltdown while we do this. Started Outlander because you loved it so much. Aw. Good night from you. It's midnight already. All right, good night. Have I read Onley James yet? I have not. I plan to read it this week sometime. Okay, so we got this part done. Moving on to the next part where I'm supposed to start putting the bottom on. So I think these are all the same. Okay. The thing about this that I remember being the most frustrating already is using the hex wrench because it really hurt my fingers, but we're going to put this cart in place. You just finished the Alien Spider's Bite. Ooh, there's another spider series? Hold on. I think Ensnared ruined me for any other spider aliens because it couldn't even come close. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I mean, Ensnared wouldn't be as good as it was without like Catan being how great that he is, you know? Whew, I gotta take the sweater off already. It's getting serious. Okay, here we go. Time to screw it in. I had a meltdown putting my guinea pig cage together. Oh, Lord. The best pining romance I've read lately. I don't know. I don't know off the top of my head. Oops. Hold on here. Sorry. I can't talk and do this at the same time. Currently reading I Married a Birdman. I want to start that series so badly. Because I know Brie loves it so much. Who is Fallen by V-Star? Is it the one by, is that by Celeste Bradley? I've read a book called Fallen by Celeste Bradley. But you'll have to tell me. I Married a Lizard Man was so cute. Yeah. Well, and I really want to read the one that is like, because isn't there a Minotaur? There's a Minotaur one in that one. That one looks really good. Hey, this isn't going horrible. Yeah, also my pink cart was so hard to put together. Oh, Lauren Kate? No. I have not read Fallen by Lauren Kate. Yeah, the cart from Amazon was so hard to put together. And that one didn't have like instructions at all. I had to like look them up and then it wasn't good. Mackie, you're reading Passions of a Wicked Earl. I saw that on your Instagram. Lorraine Heath is always worth the time. Even when her books aren't like 5-star books, they are still very good books. She's a great writer. Any anti-hero recommendations? I mean, pretty much any mafia book that I've ever mentioned. They're always anti-heroes to me. If not straight up villains. All right, on to the next level. We got the first level down. Yes, there is a Minotaur. All right. There's also like a merman one. That seems interesting. Might be better to turn this on its side. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. That's better. The background with the bookshelves is so inspiring. Oh, thank you. Thank you very, very much. It is many, many dollars of books, but also many hours of joy. Getting really into alien romance. Yes, alien romance is a lot of fun. There's just so much you can do with it. Because they can be a more humanoid alien, or they can be creature-like. Anti-heroes from historical romances. Okay, so Derek Craven, Dreaming of You by Lisa Kleypas. Let's see. Lorraine Heath has quite a few. Let me think. In her Sin for All Seasons series, a bunch of those heroes are kind of anti-hero-like. Also, S.M. La Violette has a book called Hugo and the Maiden. That one, he's an anti-hero. There's also Victoria Vale has a series. And then Elisa Braden, her Rescue from Ruin series has some. So those are some good ones. You opened YouTube and I came up. That is so sweet. Waiting for Tilly Cole to write more. Yeah, she's good. A friend of mine shared an article the other day about celebrities and influencers buying bookshelves just to display purpose for Zoom meetings and streaming, and my heart broke. I mean, that's ridiculous. You're welcome, Himani. That's what I'm here for. Well, today we're here for the book cart, but also I'm always here for book recs. I filmed 2 videos that will be going up this week. One of them is a historical romance recommendations by Steam rating. So that'll be cool. And then I also have, what was the other one I filmed? Shoot, I can't remember it. When a girl loves an earl. I can't think of any off the top of my head. That one is kind of specific. Hey, Joni Lee, you are reading The Sweetest Oblivion. That's awesome. I want to reread some of hers. I want her to put out the next one is what I really want her to do, but you know. Ouch. Alrighty. On to the top shelf. We got 2 down, 1 to go. What other books are you guys looking forward to? I just got the cover reveal. It goes out tomorrow of Eyes on Me by Sarah Kate, which is the follow-up to Praise. And that comes out the end of the month. So there's some very good books coming out the end of this month. Are you guys going to read about the cheating husband? What? Are you going to read about the cheating husband? Which book has a cheating husband in it? Which one has a cheating husband? Tell me. I don't like cheating. But what other books are you guys looking forward to? Sorry, I can't be too talkative while I do this. Daniel Laurie. Oh. No, I want her Mafia books. That one, I know which one you're talking about. I can't remember the name of it, but she has just like a regular contemporary coming out that has like a cheating husband. No, I'm not going to read that. I want to read her next Mafia, the Maid series. I don't care about the cheating husband. Because why do I want to read that in romance? Like, the number of books I've liked with cheating is like 1. Oh yeah, Brutal Vows. Of course. I can't wait for the arc of that one. Hopefully in the next couple weeks. The thing that'll be a little intimidating for me is that Brutal Vows, Eyes on Me, and Caution of the Wind, those books all come out the same day. And arcs for indie books, I mean, you guys may or may not know this. I only usually get those about 3 or 4 days before the book comes out, maybe a week. JD Geisinger, we sometimes get it a little more, but all 3 of those books come out on the same day. So I'm a little nervous that I'm going to get all of those books on the same day. So we'll see. So sad, Dance of Smoke and Steel got pushed back. Yeah. Stephanie, I can't even get started about that one. Like, obviously, an author doesn't owe us anything. And I know that Millavane has had a lot of stuff going on. Plus, the book didn't feel just right. But it still is like super disappointing that since she's with a traditional publisher, like they always keep pushing a book out, you know, like the third book in the Scotsman or Never Seduce a Scot, like the third book in that series is still listed with a date. It just is set for 3 years from now. like it's been said that's on hold indefinitely, but like the publisher is not removing it. You know what I mean? Does anyone have any recs for Big and Little in the title? I do not. There are a lot of books I'm interested in coming out later this month. Yes, there are. I'm excited about the Mafia of Romance readathon. Yeah. Yes, very excited, Mackenzie. Very excited. Hey, Jen, have you ever read Bite Me Your Grace by Brooklyn Ann? I have not, but I have seen that one around. It kills me. Yes. Hydrus. I signed up for the arc of that one too. That one comes out in only like 2 weeks, so I feel like we should be getting it soon. And then I'm excited for Between Wrath and Despair, or Between Hope and Despair, which will be the next book after Between Wrath and Mercy. Very excited for that. Okay, so we have all the shelves on. That went faster than I was expecting. That's cool. Okay, alrighty. So that's all put together. Cool. Now we put the wheels on. We got the wheelies. These are what gave me trouble on the last ones. We'll see what happens here. I think part of it is that last time I didn't use the wrench to really screw it all the way in. In fact, I could, if it's the same size, I bet I can try using this wrench and fix the other one. Maybe I will. We'll see. You said you didn't want to read No Tomorrow. Oh, I don't really have any interest in that based on what people have told me is in it. Drug use and mental illness are very difficult for me to read about. So that's the reasons why. Just some trigger warnings. And it's also why I don't really want to read Don't Kiss the Bride either. My friends who know me very well, we've talked about what the trigger warnings are in those and the situation, and I'm just not really willing to risk it for it. So that's why. Guy named Steve Donahue that talks about books in Boston. Oh, interesting. Good. Have I read any Judith McNaught? I have only read Kingdom of Dreams currently, and I loved it. It was a 6-star book for me. I would be willing to read more of hers. I just haven't got around to it. I actually want to read, I have a couple of her like contemporary books, and contemporary meaning they were written in like the 90s or whatever. Any vampire recommendations? Yes, Karina Halley, her Black Sunshine. There's also Lexi C. Foss has a vampire, the Blood Alliance series. Really like that. What other vampires have I read? Yeah, those are the ones I like the most. Judith McNaught, Kingdom of Dreams, Whitney My Love, and Something Wonderful. Yeah, I don't know if I will ever read Whitney My Love, just being honest. That's another one that, based on reviews of that one, I don't see myself having a good time. But some of her other ones, I definitely would. Something Wonderful, yeah, that's one that I've heard a lot of good stuff about. For old historicals, I just really have to be in the mood. Of course I'm going to watch her Interview with Beverly Jenkins. I'm so jealous. Of course. We're reading Beverly Jenkins for this month for my book club. So I absolutely would love to listen to Beverly Jenkins. The Gianna Darling's trilogy about Sebastian. Yeah. I don't know when that's coming out either. I think she'd mentioned the first one should come out by the end of this year. Because when she talked one time, she said Caution of the Wind was coming out in the spring, and then she was going to be starting Sebastian's series. So, yay! It's all done. Now we get to decorate it a little bit, but I finished it. It's so cute. That is awesome. That went together way easier than the last time that I did this. I thought we were going to be sitting here for hours. So that's awesome. Woohoo. All right, let me see how this sticks. Ooh. It does work pretty good. The silver works pretty good. I'm nervous to write on it, but I'm going to. And then we'll just see what it looks like. There we go. Cute, cute. These worked great. I wasn't sure what the texture was going to be, because if it was too shiny, then, this would wipe on. So let's see what we got here. I got my cute Dreams Come True. Maybe we'll stick that on the side. Then I have a Villainous magnet from Gianna Darling. And then I have a cute Belle magnet. I got this at Disney, or did I get it at Disney? I didn't get it at Disney. I got it at Hobby Lobby. Have you ever read After the Night by Linda Howard? I have not, but I own that one. Have not read it. Well, thank you. I mean, I'll say that, I still always want to be willing to try other stuff, I do. I really want to. So even the books where I'm I don't want to read that, I still want to be open-minded. But there are certain triggers and certain situations that I know that no matter what it's about, that I wouldn't enjoy it. So, yeah. Yeah, Giselle just did not work for me. It did not work for me. I look forward to my recommendations. Thank you. What is your favorite book to recommend? Oh, that's tough. I mean, Lisa Kleypas is always going to be the best wallflower for me. So that's my favorite to recommend. Again, Elisa Braden has some really good ones. Those are kind of the best ones that come to mind. Okay. Time to put some stickers in. So I want to do the fantasy romance one. What other stickers? I feel like I'm missing a couple. Hold on. I gotta grab my box. I know that I'm missing a couple. Am I missing some of mine? I must be missing some of mine because I know that I got a whole nother pouch of stickers somewhere. Well, here's one of them. This one just says words for nerds on it. I have stickers all over the place. Need to go check one other spot. Give me a second. Whoa, don't fall over. Okay, I was right. I found a bunch more. Is there any underrated historical romance author you feel deserves more hype? Oh man, I've made like a whole video about that because off the top of my head, I could not remember that. It just wouldn't work out well. Okay. So I have some stickers that Jenica Snow had sent me from her vampire books. Who is your favorite historical romance family or friend group? Oh, definitely the Wallflowers by Lisa Kleypas, 100%. I have a cute little, this is actually a sticker. This is a cute little sticker of me and my parents. And then I have some stickers from Bree, and these are my Outlander stickers. So we'll use some of these. Okay. Nine Rules to Rake. That's a great one. Doctor romances. Max Monroe has a series about doctors. Also, what's her name? R.S. Gray has One Hot Doc. I really loved that one. What else? Those are the ones that come to mind right away. Ooh, that looks cool. My thought on stickers is you can never have too many. Yeah, absolutely. trying to think if there's any more doctor ones. Obviously, I know I've read more doctors, but I mean, The Doctor by Nikki Sloan. That's a good one. Okay, here we go. Love these. They're so shiny. All right. Words for nerds. I like it. I like these big ones. I'm going to put them on the sides. I think part of the thing with stickers too is like I don't use them in my planner really. I only use them for like decorating things, and I don't decorate a ton of things. So Amy Dawes, yes. Lexi, absolutely, absolutely. Snacks or no snacks while reading? I snack sometimes. I don't, because here's one of the things, and I'm definitely not preaching to anybody. I've had to change up, I've shared this before, like I've had to change up my health in the past couple of years. And one of the things I've had to cut out is like snacking while I'm doing other things. Like, it's not that I don't have snacks. It's that I try to be very like, it is a snack time. I'm eating the snack. I'm not munching mindlessly. Does that make sense? And again, that's just literally personally because I've had to be careful with my health, not because I think snacking is lame. I would snack all the damn time if I could. So when I would snack, I like chocolate or fruit. I don't really snack with like chips very much because I hate getting chips all over myself. So I tend to stay away from them. Oh, thank you, Maria. That's what I want to do too. People try to make it so intense. That's a good point. I think too, and I know not everyone will feel this way. I think to me it's different when literally the point of the book is the surprise baby. Like that is the surprise of the baby is the plot. So, like her being pregnant in that book, it literally happens in the beginning. And then the book is about them like, will they, won't they, for the sake of the baby. And those can be fun because you go into it and like it's a surprise baby, but you also know that that's the plot of the book. So if you pick it up and read it, you're like, it's a surprise baby, but like we all knew it was going to be a surprise baby. It's when like there's another plot of the book and the surprise baby is the third act conflict. That's something that I don't enjoy very often. And again, from my opinion. So like I actually like a surprise baby if I know that that's the book I'm reading. Does that make sense? Like I picked this up knowing it was a surprise baby. The baby didn't surprise us in 3. Like it didn't surprise us in the last 10% of the book. And now like, are you going to stay with me now that we're having a baby? All right. Then I have the Heaving Bosoms podcast. That's pretty. Let's put that one back here. How do you feel about Colleen Hoover? Don't know, haven't read her, don't plan to. That's how I feel about it. My favorite audiobook narrators: Shane East, Andy Arndt, Teddy Hamilton, Robert Petkov, Susan. It's not Susan Sarandon, but it's Susan something. Kate Redding. Michael Kramer. Let's be real. I listen to fantasy still now and then. Love it. Let's see. What else? 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 What Yeah, those are the main ones. Those are my main faves. I completed reading Descent today. Yeah, way to go. Congratulations for surviving that book. That book is a lot. What's your favorite Lorraine Heath book? That is a question I never get asked. I always get asked about Lisa Kleypas. Ooh, what's my favorite Lorraine Heath? Ooh, dang. That is a tough question. Okay. Let me look on my phone. I love the one from Susan Sarandon. Yeah. That would be really good. She's not who I meant, though. Okay. Heath. Okay. Well, definitely the Earl Takes All. I mean, that one's way up there. Is it my favorite? It might be. It might be. Oh, and then the other one is Midnight Pleasures of a Scoundrel. That one was a 6-star book for me too. So those two are probably my favorite ones. All right. I should kind of let you guys see maybe instead of doing it all in the dark. There we go. When did you actually get into reading? I couldn't tell you. I've been reading since I was in like 3rd grade, maybe. I mean, like on my own really a lot. My favorite Tessa Dare. Romancing the Duke. Yeah, I think it's probably Romancing the Duke. I also like Do You Want to Start a Scandal? I like that one too. There, that's Bree's sticker. Love and love. Ooh, it's getting so pretty. It's hard to tell in the light. I might do some other designs, but let's put the cute Outlander one up here. Okay, so this one just says Jamie's name. That deserves top billing. So, oh, why did I? There we go. Left that up there. But the first book series, I remember like binging it was Little House on the Prairie, like whatever binging was when you were a kid. The Black Swan Affair is on my TBR. That was a book put in the book rec form. So it is on my radar. I can't tell you exactly when I will get to it, but I do know about it and it is on my TBR. Monet, I haven't read a Nora Roberts since I was in high school, so I'm sorry you're disappointed. I know she isn't as romantic as she used to be, is what I hear. You hate audiobooks when the girl does the guy part and doesn't sound like a guy. That is not fun. Or the guy does a super annoying voice. I DNF'd an audiobook not too long ago because it literally hurt me. I love Lorraine Heath's Texas Destiny series. Yeah, I read those last year. We read one for the book club. Jeez, I can't remember what I'm saying. And I really enjoyed it. Are you a mood reader or stick to your TBR? I'm both. I can stick to a TBR if I need to. You know, I make a TBR every week, but I let myself kind of mood read through the TBR. So that's why I make TBRs that are very big, right? So hold on. We'll show one off. So like my TBR for March, it was pretty big. Like I had, like 20, 25 books on there. And then I was able to read all of them except for 2, by letting myself pick what I was in the mood for, except for, like when I have an arc that's due by a certain day, I try to get that done. But I can do both. I stick to my TBR, but like, I mean, you all know I read up to 50 books a month, and my TBR has between 20 and 30 books on it. So I have a range where I have, 25 books that I need/want to read. And then I leave it open to maybe one of those books on my TBR has 8 books in the series and I want to read all of them right now. Then I can do that. I leave myself open for that. Just started reading again after taking 8 years off. Wow. Good for you, Ashley. And thank you for coming to my channel. Have you considered making a separate Instagram for your book club? Sherry, I don't know that we will, because we have we don't post enough about the book club to have it be separate. So Crystal and I really just added into what we're doing. We only have it's weird on Discord. We have over 100 people who've entered the Discord at one way or another, but to book club each month, we only have between 20 and 40 people who come. And I don't have any wish to maintain a separate one. So I think our Discord is where we specifically have the book club stuff. Otherwise, it will probably remain grouped together. But good question. How are you feeling about Zodiac Academy? Lex, I hate to say it, I haven't read a word of it in about a month. I started it and it's pretty cringe at the beginning. Again, I've been warned. I understand. But even the audiobook is pretty painful for me. So I'm having trouble. I'll say that. I'm about 100 pages into it and not living my best life. But I will get back to it eventually. I just can't promise when. Because book talk doesn't always steer me straight. Well, it's 4 a.m. in Korea. Well, thank you for chatting. Thank you for showing up. You've been delightful. Have you read the new anthology? I have not read it yet. I have not. I want to, because I believe that one's connected with the series that I love. So I will get to it eventually. Just finished Throne of Glass. Wasn't feeling Kale or Dorian, but I hear it gets better. That's all right. You don't have to feel anything for them. I promise. All right. Well, I'm almost done with what I'm going to do today. Thank you all for showing up to this random building a book cart with me. You helped make the time go by quickly. I'm not going to completely cover it with stickers right from the jump, but you can kind of see I did words for nerds. I have the front with my name. Oops, which way do I go? There's that. I put some going down. Put some on this side. And put some back here so far. So yeah, this will be my moving shelf. I love it. Can you recommend a few Beauty and the Beast retellings? Oh man, I have a whole video for that one, Himani, because I have Mafia, historical, contemporary, there's so many of them. When you're done with your shelf design, spray a clear coat and it will seal. Oh, that's cool. Thanks for hanging out. You guys are great. Yes, I'm still reading The Necessary Evils. I just haven't read the newest one yet, but I will. So yeah, thank you all for coming. Next week is SJM book club, so make sure you're all ready for that. So I'll see you guys later. Thank you.